Hello. So, yesterday, our amazing Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, and that is not sarcastic at all, I think she's amazing, she decided to put us all in lockdown for 4 weeks. So all non-essential businesses must close and everyone must stay at home, which I don't really think is sunk in yet. Considering that this is literally day 1 of lockdown, I think it's going to be hard. So I decided I would keep myself entertained and maybe entertain a few other people along the way, or at least give people something to watch by filming what I do, watching myself get nuttier and nuttier by the day, I'm sure. So as I said, like, all non-essential businesses had to close. Oh, that was my alarm. All non-essential businesses had to close. And for those who don't know, I work as a wedding coordinator. So clearly an essential business. No, not considered an essential business. And unsurprisingly, like, all weddings coming up have been postponed to later in the year. So I'm now working, well, not working even, I'm just home. I don't really have much that I can do from home. Probably like check my emails every now and then, but really not a lot. So I need something to fill my days. I just need to turn you around and show you Snooky. Snooky, what are you doing? Oh, you can see Dude coming from the cat door. I am not normally home at this time in the morning, and if I am, I'm going to work, so I think she's a little bit confused. Don't attack Dude. So this one here, oh, that's my finger, that there is Snooky. She's my kitty. No, Snooky. I've had her probably for about 7 years now. And down, oh, where you off to, lovey? That's my coffee. Boop, 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 boop. Down here we have Dude, and about 2 weeks ago Dude had an operation to take his eye out after it actually exploded from the inside, which is pretty grim. But he is by far like the coolest cat in the world. Like, he loves cuddles, he has such a personality, and now he's a pirate, so he pretty much wins life. So it's currently 8:30, and my first plan for lockdown is actually to leave the house, which is kind of hilarious. I said to a friend yesterday that I would go and buy some groceries for her elderly parent. They're 87, they can't go out at the moment, so I'm going to head down to the supermarket and hope that it's not crazy, that there's still stuff out, and buy her groceries. I'm not normally much of like a super early morning person, so 8:30 for me to be up already is pretty crazy, but obviously there's a lot on my mind, and sleeping didn't happen. So I had a thought before I go to the supermarket: is self-isolation outfit of the day a thing? I don't know if it is, but it's up there. I just hopped in the car and the radio came on automatically, and everyone is just talking about this lockdown. They're talking about COVID-19 and coronavirus, and I feel like it's all you hear. Like, when I left work yesterday, I sat in the car for like 5 minutes and I didn't know what to play on my phone. Like, normally I play music or a podcast, or I'll listen to the radio, or I'll do something, but I just felt like everything was so focused on this virus, and I just needed to, like, I don't know, listen to something else, hear about something else. And like, I love the news, I love watching the news, I love being up to date, but I don't know, I'm finding it really hard just constantly hearing about this virus and what's going to happen and what might happen and what might not happen. Obviously, like, this is super serious, we need to make sure that we're keeping people safe, but there's also a part of me that kind of just wants to, like, not think about it too much. So I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see how self-isolation goes, if I watch the news lots, or if I turn it off, or if I put my phone down. I don't know. I think it's also worth noting that New Zealand isn't actually going into lockdown, a full lockdown, until 48 hours. So we have got the next like day and a bit to do whatever you need to do. But I just pretty firmly believe that we should pretty much lock down like straight away. So as I said, I'm going to the supermarket to get some stuff for an elderly lady, drop that off, and then let the isolation begin. I've just got to pack and save and mask in. Oh, my seatbelt like never retracts. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. They opened at 8 o'clock today to give themselves some time to like restock everything. And the car park is full. Like, this is what I was trying to avoid by coming this morning to get like groceries. Literally, this lady only wants like a few little things, like nothing crazy. And I'm really hoping that I'm able to get it and that people aren't acting like absolute fucking idiots. Alright. Reusable bag, because even though we're in isolation, we can still care for the planet, you know? Just got back from the supermarket. I did sanitize my hands outside the car as well. Isn't it kind of weird that this is now, like, I don't know, I was pretty clean. I used to wash my hands a lot anyway, but I know there's a lot more of that, isn't there? I managed to get most of the things from this lovely lady's list, but I am going to have to go to another supermarket because I wasn't able to get any frozen mixed veg, which is nuts, or any UHT milk, which I kind of understand. So I'm going to pop down to Countdown and see if I can get some of that. Another thing that made me really sad was the amount of just like latex gloves that people were like leaving in the car park and leaving in their trolleys. Like, I understand that people want to protect themselves and wear gloves. I didn't. I'm just going to wash my hands and sanitize. I'd rather not create all the waste of latex gloves, but I get it, people want to stay safe at the moment, so if you're going to use gloves, that's fine, but just like put them in the rubbish or like throw them away. Like, you're making it worse, because now some poor person at the friggin' supermarket is going to have to touch your gross glove. Like, everyone is losing their minds. Oh my god, there's a line to get into the pharmacy. Holy shit, there are people literally lining up outside the pharmacy. I've never seen that before. Oh my god, there's a sign at the front saying that they're only serving like so many people at a time. I feel like we're in an apocalypse. What is going on? Unsurprisingly, Countdown looks packed. Oh my god, I don't even think I'm going to get a car park. Oh god. So I'm just leaving Countdown. I managed to get the last two things I needed, so the milk and the veggies. Also got the new flavours of shapes, because essential buying only. One of them is meat pie flavour and one of them is sausage sizzle flavour, which both seem kind of gross to me, but your girl brought them because I want to try them. So I am about to go and drop off the groceries to this lovely lady. I have sanitized my hands as much as I can throughout the process, because like I don't want to get her sick, obviously. So I wiped down like the trolley that I use, I wiped my hands lots, like I've just tried to be as careful as possible. I must say, like, again, being in Countdown just now, there were so many old people, like obviously over like 70, 80, buying their groceries, and it's so upsetting that there aren't people out there who are offering to like buy groceries for them, or their families aren't doing it, or like someone isn't helping them out. The radio is currently playing Survivor by Destiny's Child, which is truly an amazing choice. I just dropped off groceries to the lovely lady. I knocked on the door and just left them at the doorstep so that she didn't have to like see me or anything. I must say, I'm pretty stoked that we have been put in lockdown, because Kiwis are way too like blasé, and it's such a great thing. Like I love that Kiwis are so laid back and we chill and nothing stresses us too much. But this is something we shouldn't be laid back about, and it's something we shouldn't be chill about. So I think the steps did need to be taken to put people in like lockdown, because otherwise this is just going to keep spreading. And I'd imagine today our cases are going to go up like again, like by quite a bit, because people just haven't been doing what they need to do. I don't know. Nookie. What are you doing? Oh, do you want to come? You can come? To come see the nuggies? Alright, so we're going to go and feed the nuggies, otherwise known as the chickens. That's their breakfast. Delicious. Just wearing my mice slides. There's a nugget. There they are. Happy isolation breakfast. Now, did we get an eagle? Oh. Ta-da! Are you guys fighting through the cat door? It's a Mexican standoff. He can't go out. She can't get in. So prior to lockdown, we had created our own little monarch butterfly sanctuary in the garden shed. So let's go and check in and see if we have any new butterflies. Oh my god, we do, I can see one. So as you can see, the caterpillars have eaten a lot of the leaves. That one's going to turn soon. But up there we have a new butterfly. You can see all of the like little bits of other butterflies that we've had. We've got a tally on the fridge telling us like how many butterflies we've had and how many were boys and how many were girls. We've got some that like did their things up there. I don't know if you can see that. There's another one up on the ceiling there that's going to turn any minute soon. A couple of caterpillars still to go, and we still have some new like chrysalises and stuff that are due to go. So we've got a whole bunch on here. Put these guys outside so that they can fly away. Oh, that's how you can tell he's a boy, because he had those little dots. The little dots. And then our girl around here doesn't have those dots. So I'm in the middle of making dinner. We're having ribs, and I decided we're going to have some homemade chips with angria, potatoes are the best, and we have some amazing corn cobs that we brought when we were up in Hawke's Bay, and that is the best corn cobs in the world. So we're going to have ribs with corn and chips.